know what Jesus smells like, and I'm going to tell you about it. Hi, my name is Dakota Lee. I have a gift to see in the Spirit, and God's been letting me visit heaven since I was 12 years old. And my favorite topic, and the best part that comes with this whole gift, is conversations with Jesus. Last week, I was praying, and I heard Jesus say, Dakota, I want to show you something. So I closed my physical eyes, I opened my spiritual eyes, and I saw his hand reach out from a portal. And this is often a spiritual portal, and these portals often look, honestly, you know the Marvel films where the wizards kind of make the sling ring portals open up? That's honestly very similar to what it looks like. And so I saw his hand. It's also important to know that I test every spirit that I interact with. So I said, did Jesus Christ come in the flesh? And I heard Jesus answer, yes, and I am he. He says it way better than I do. It says like with a huge amount of power, and I don't know, it just makes me excited. So I let my hand take his and in the spirit, and I felt him pull my spirit out of my body. Before I knew it, I was through that portal, and he had placed me on his back, and he was giving me a piggyback ride. And so if you can imagine, it just makes me smile. I don't often get a piggyback ride from him, but I had my arms around his shoulders, and so his head was to my right. And so I ended up with my nose sort of like in his hair just a little bit. And as I sniffed, and what's interesting, because I'm not physically sniffing, right? This is my spirit that is being able to sense things. But a smell came through, and that's really unusual for me. I normally don't get a whole lot through my nose when it comes to sensing things in the spirit. It's usually eyes and ears and touch. I was able to smell this really sweet scent of wood. It was like cedar wood. And it was so sweet that I swear it would have been like what a candle company would have made for the smell. And as I go, I'm like, Jesus, you smell like wood. And as I said it, it just kind of hit me. Of course, Jesus's dad was a carpenter, which meant Jesus learned how to work with wood. And it would make perfect sense that in Jesus's free time in heaven, he is still crafting wood. And so I looked at Jesus, and he sort of tilted his head as looked at me, and he just smiled knowingly. He didn't even say anything back because he knew I had put it all together. So, albeit I don't think Jesus smells like this every day, but today that was fascinating to me. He smelled like a really sweet cedar wood. That is, of course, not the end of the story. If you are interested in where he actually took me, then stay tuned for my next video. If you want more of these stories and more of what God has shared with me and a space to grow your own faith, then click on the link in this video. I can't say much about it yet, but I'm creating something that I'm really excited about and will give all of us an opportunity to know each other better and pursue Jesus together. All right.